chilling out again on another, it's a Sunday night, about 9:15 Eastern, just hanging out. I joke about it as old people and a family of cats, Everybody's turned in early. The missus is watching some TV, so hey, it is lots of fun. So, what you have to do? Why not stream? Twitch needs to be updated. I mean, the Twitter needs the whatchamacallit, the stupid thing. The Switch needs to be updated. It's not. It's not updated. Take a while. So, why not? The easiest thing to do is a stream. Well, I don't want to do it in the bathroom. We can have the bathroom chronicles, but hey, but we're in the little kitchenette area. So, we'll see who comes in. Hope you can join us and see how this goes. We'll test it. We'll see how long we go. See who joins us. See if we come up with some different topics to chat about tonight. Who knows? But thank you for everybody. We'll show up. Make sure you hit that like button. And make sure you say hi, even if you're lurking tonight. Always good to hear who's there and what you're doing and stuff like that. Hey, all right. I'm going to go ahead and get my Coke Zero going. So see, folks, got my soda, my beverage here. So these are the coffee. The coffees for the hotel. A little visual stimulation there because you're seeing the ice bucket, a plug, and the cup, and a wall. So, these are the high-tech graphics you get here when DadmanWalking55 is involved, because the missus is not involved. And of course, there you get special treats when she's involved in things. But hey, it's all good. And hopefully you've had a great Sunday. Be interesting to see. I mean, who's off tomorrow? I am actually off tomorrow. July 4th will be Tuesday, the holiday. Maybe we can talk a little bit about what you got coming up, what you want to do, what kind of plans you've got with things and stuff. Do you work tomorrow? If you have Hey, Punkwater, welcome. Yes, that was a Dadman hand. Hi. Oh, look, there's coffee. I showed these last night. Columbia Select medium roast, and then, of course, everybody's not favorite. Breakfast blend decaf. I mean, decaf, why bother? But yeah, you have to sometimes. But good to see you, Punk Waddle. Oh man, yes, that was a Dadman walk. So tonight there's no script, there's nothing else. We're just going to kind of wing this. It's a chill stream. Just see what everybody has to do. See who comes in, see what you want to chat about. All topics are on the table. I love to just ramble and stuff, but hey, you want to talk food? We love talking food. We love talking holiday stuff. What are your plans for the 4th coming up? All right. Well, Punkwaddle says the weirdest Fortnite skins I've ever seen. Okay, I have not been in an item shop for 2 days. So what have you seen since? Let's see. Last I was in Thursday night. So what have you seen? Let's see. What day is it? Okay. I was in Friday night. So what have you seen Saturday and today so far? I have not been in the item shop. Everybody, make sure you hit that like button too while you're at it, folks. Don't forget that. If you retweet it to other people, that's good. Oh, the joking about the coffee cups on screen. Hey, well, like I said, these are the high quality graphics you got here. That's what we got. We even have toothpaste, see? Hey, we spare no expense here. The only problem is I'm not as talented as the missus to get you something. If she was here, I'm sure there'd be really, really cool things we're improvising with. But I don't doubt it, because the Fortnite store has been very meh to below meh lately, as far as I'm concerned. At least as far as I'm concerned. Now, you guys that have not played it for a few seasons, or you're new to the Marvel skins, I'm sure it's a great time in Marvel and DC with the Batmans, the Beast Boys, a number of the other skins from either, if you missed when they were in the shops before. So it's all the eye of the beholder with what we have there. Oh man. So anyway, yeah, and I'll tell you a little thing I saw. Somebody liked a tweet I just put out, but what I was saying, I've always been a fan of the Hulk, so that was neat. Yeah, exactly. There's some good skins if you've not gotten them before and it's your first chance. It's absolutely a good thing to do and a good opportunity for you to be able to, you know, get some things that you missed out on before. Unfortunately, there will be some things that you cannot get if they were part of a battle pass. But you can at least get the items from the item shop too. Personally, I like the gliders. I'm one that gets gliders. I like the wraps of the characters. I've got enough skins. I like the gliders, like the gangster car. I got a paper airplane I need to play with. I like helicopters, attack choppers, bombers. You know, the Star Wars vehicles. So what do y'all like? What type of Fortnite skins or Fortnite vehicles do y'all like out there? So, like I said, this is just kind of a random stream tonight. Feel free, bring it up. You got something to say it. Let's talk. Let's hang out. Let's chat a bit. The only thing is, I don't want to talk about is Indiana Jones, and I do not want to talk KK. Just like, please, can we? How do you avoid? I'm going to start talking about it just a little. How do you avoid watching something when everybody you like to watch keeps talking about it? It's just like, like I gotta run away, hide 3 feet from the bathroom. I guess that kind of run away. But yeah, and I do think Punkwater, we definitely need some penguin skins too. So yeah, wait for it to die down. Yeah, that. I know, but when it's a Sunday night and you're struggling for entertainment, trying to find things to do, it's like, what else do you do? Because I do not like going to bed at 9 o'clock at night. When I go to bed this early, hell's freezing over, or I'm sick. You know, it's not good when I have to go to bed early. So, you know, like my type of night is staying up like last week, 4:30 in the morning, and getting up at 6:30 to go to work. That is the ideal dad man hours. But hey, that's what it is. It is what it is. I will say a funny story. Yeah, a funny story that we had earlier. Punkwater, yeah, you're as much of a night owl or more than I am. Yeah, I agree. Life's too short. I don't want to go to sleep. I want to stay up and have some fun and do things. But I will say I do listen to my body. There are times when the body shuts down and says, you will go to sleep. You need to. And that's when I listen. But hey, until that happens, yeah, you know. But definitely 9 o'clock is way too early. What I was going to say is earlier that I had put a tweet out about, you got a drink down from the hotel lobby. And I didn't really realize that they would do it at a hotel like this, is that they would charge it to your account, to your room. Which is so funny because I'm sitting there thinking, they just asked what room number tonight, didn't ask for ID or anything else. I wanted to say, charge it to the Underhills. And I don't know if you remember what movie that was from, you know, where Chevy Chase was in it, and he kept billing the Underhills. One of the great lines was, can I borrow your towel sec? My car hit a water buffalo. Yeah, it's just the silly things that happen on a Sunday night in a hotel when you're in Georgia. So, yeah, we've spent a time in the big town of Athens, Georgia, which is home of the Georgia Bulldogs, and we are coming up on the start of another college football season. So, oh yeah, Punkwater said we were up till 4-ish Eastern playing Mario Kart with puppets and ords. Oh God, that's hilarious. That's hilarious, man. Yeah, puppets and Mario Kart. That had to be a fun combination, and with ords. Punkwater, are you much of a college football fan? I just was curious. Because we're starting to get close to the college football season. We are at the 2nd of July. The teams will start practicing soon, and the NFL will be getting back to normal. And with training camps. And so with an eye towards the fall season. Oh, you not really, but you have friends who are? Okay, I just was curious because what I did last year, which I'm planning on doing again, is a sports weekly with Dadman, which primarily I look at the Southeastern Conference of college football, and I did some NFL last year too. So we'll see how. Still work out the logistics and things, and I'm just looking to see if people are interested in stuff that might appear and might talk on it and stuff. I got with our buddy Woopa Troopa last year for a few things, football related. So always on the lookout for people that do like football, specifically college football. But it's becoming that time of year, and being here in Athens, it's the home of the defending national champions back to back, the Georgia Bulldogs. It's just amazing, being a Gator fan who's one of their arch rivals. It's kind of bad to be. It's like I'm in enemy territory, but I'm jealous now. Well, they were jealous of us many years ago. So, but their future's bright, and not so much the Gators. So, but hey, we got 3 people watching. Thank you. Hey, make sure you hit that like button. Let's see. And like I said, if there's any cool topics out there, just feel free to shoot them out there. We'll talk about whatever we can do within reason, and then we'll get me thrown off YouTube. But I don't want to talk indie or KK. I've talked enough about KK with my Star Wars rant, so it's like, let's find something chill, relaxing on a Sunday night to talk about. But yeah, being here in Athens is really neat to see. It's a nice small big university, but it's got a good small southern town feel. Good college town. You got your things that are open. It's a little quieter this summer with school, with summer sessions in, but it's lots of great places, a lot of great eating places, a lot of good southern architecture. Really southern home feel. Much better than 2 other SEC towns that I've been. I've been in Gainesville, Florida a lot for work and other things. Really kind of concrete jungle. The university's in the middle of it, but the traffic is so snarled and horrendous. Really not a great campus to look at. I've also been in Baton Rouge recently, and really a busy campus with a lot of construction. Everything's chewed up. So really, University of Georgia the town is one that I really like with Athens, and the college campus is built all in and around and through the city, and it's like really interesting. It's like an old grid block, like how cities used to be designed, and really easy to get around. If once you get used to it, you can figure it out very, very quickly. So, but hey, like I said, thank you for being here, Punk Water. Appreciate it. And whoever else is out there lurking, appreciate the alerts. Make sure you hit the like button. We'll see what happens, and we'll see how we'll be out of town. Tuesday, we may or may not have a stream late at night. We may do a drive stream. We may not do a drive stream. But at night, I got some plans. If we do stream Fortnite on Tuesday, it may be a really late one. So get ready for that. We are at 306 subscribers right now. Woohoo! Can't believe it. We hit 300 and we flew past it. We've been bouncing between 306, 307. So we'll see what happens with that. But one thing is for sure, I am now due to set up the 24-hour stream very soon. So either in July or August, we'll have to pick one of the ones. Probably going to be a Friday night to do it, so that we can recover on Sunday. But if you're familiar with the channel, we did do a 24-hour stream with 100 subs, but that was just a mixture of topics and things like that, broken up between talk and Fortnite and all. And it went really, really well. Actually, I was up probably about 26 hours, because it took me a little while to get to wind down after the 24 hours, which I think is normal. But this will be straight Fortnite. Hopefully my PS4 survives. We will see if it survives. If it doesn't, then I guess I'll have to get a PS5. Yeah, and I know you said you would, and I'm gonna call on you for it, Punk. Well, you end up down with hopping in the Fortnite somewhere in those 24 hours. Yeah, it's kind of funny. You know, you got people that all kinds of shifts. It's like shift work. You got the morning shift, the night shift, the overnight shift. Actually, I've also got a streamer that's in Australia that's wanting to play during that 24-hour stream. So that's like, of course, Lisa, Stunning. Those are two that will definitely, the misses will be there. So, and you know, you Punk one, at least got 4 or 5 people lined up already. That'll help. That'll help. You might be in the late night crew, I guess, because you're a night owl too. So it's all good. It's all good. All right. I'll just play with the coffee pot real quick. Why? Because it was a distraction. So, alrighty, folks. So, but hey, let's see where we're going. I'm just trying to see if I can find other topics that we can talk about that are not sports related. How's the weather been in your part of the country? Down here, it's really been hot. It has been kind of a different type of thing. You know, getting the humidity now. So it's let me go to Punk 1 said, I wonder if it runs better on the PS5 or the Xbox or the Switch. The only thing I can suggest is you try it from each system and judge for yourself. I play on PS4. I like it better. I better with the controller. Seems to run well. The Switch seems to run well, but it's awkward with controllers. The one that seems to take the longest is the Xbox, because I know Stunning plays with it, and he keeps having problems with getting from the loading screen into the bus time. So, like I said, all you can really do is try each one and see what works for you in terms of controller or loading and all that. So, or how it runs. I've noticed a lot more glitches on mine, but it may not be just the PlayStation. It may be the programming and stuff. Like when we had our Fortnite panel, and Jeff was pointing out, there's changing to the Unreal system, and you know it's causing a lot of nice. There's a lot of nice graphics and stuff, but the gameplay's become affected. So, okay, well, I'm not great with a PS5 controller. I use an aftermarket Switch controller. I gotcha. What are you using now currently? The Switch? I would say stay with the Switch, especially if you can plug an HDMI cable into a bigger TV. That's what I would suggest to do if you had the familiarity with your controller. The Xbox may not be okay. Switch for Fortnite, yeah. I would stay with that. I don't know that it's going to run any better on PlayStation. The Xbox could be slower based on what I've heard some Xbox users. Yeah, playing on the TV, absolutely. That's the only way I can with my Switch. It's just too small. You know, you have a good HDMI cable and, you know, have it, you know, where you can plug it in and see what you're actually shooting at and chasing after. But yeah, if you did want to try it, I would try the PS5. But you have to work on the controller. And if it's something you're not wanting, if you just don't like the PlayStation controller, then, you know, I would stay with the Switch. Although, you know, what I think is that my PlayStation 4 controller is fairly close to the Switch type of controller with the layout, with the sets of the buttons and stuff. You know, I don't think it's going to be that much different than a Switch controller. So, but at least this is what I think, just different letters and symbols. While I played most of Zelda Breath of the Wild and Bayonetta on the Switch in handheld mode. Ooh, handheld mode, yeah, okay. And then you're really good with the Switch. I cannot do it. I take the two little thingies and I put them in a dock. You know, basically a control handle that pulls them together. So, yeah, I can't see on that small screen. Actually, one time I did have, oh shoot, I forgot to put something somewhere, but I did, actually need to retweet something real quick. I did play on the Switch in a campground once with Mark, and at late at night, and yeah, it was like I didn't know what I was shooting at. So it was just crazy. Then I yelled, I got one, and killed someone in the middle of a campground at 1 o'clock in the morning. That was fun. Mark's laughing like, you shouldn't yell that, Dad, man. And Mrs. like from the tent, like, you're too loud. So it was a great time that night, though. It's the offset thumb pads that I'm used to with Switch and Xbox, though. And I agreed. That's why I say stay with what you're comfortable with. Because I think a lot of it has to do with comfort in your controller. That's why when I play with the Switch, I am a lot slower because of two things. One, even though the buttons, the layout's fairly similar, even though it's fairly similar in terms of holding it, it does have a significant different feel. It does affect me, and I'm not as big of a fan of my Switch as I am the PlayStation. So it just yeah, I just want to see. All right, there we go. All right, put that back out there. Yeah, so in the end, go with what your comfort. I think comfort. It's funny. That reminds me of something. If you met Civil War reenactors, one of the things that they love to talk about, you got the infantry, you got the cavalry, you got the artillery. Well, we met some of the artillery people once, and they were so big, telling us, trying to get us into reenacting and stuff. They're like, oh, we live the high life. We live in comfort. We have the best tents, and we have all the good supplies and all this stuff. And they said that their motto was death before discomfort. So same thing with your video game controls. Make sure you're comfortable with them. Comfort goes a long way and says a lot. So, hey, we got 4 people now. Hey, welcome everybody. Make sure you leave a like if you sub if you haven't. But hey, join Punk Waddle in the chat out here. We're just kind of going and what's random, some random thoughts. You want to talk about anything? Let it out. We'll talk with them whatever we can within reason. So, any big July 4th plans coming out? Cookouts, movies, anything you've got planned? We really don't. We're here on the road seeing our oldest, and now we're going to end up on the 4th, pretty much headed home, and then playing some Fortnite that night. So that's kind of the lackluster, unappealing, very boring type of July 4th. But I'm interested to see what y'all think out there. Do you have cookouts? What do you like? What do you have planned? Cookouts, beach, or what do you like to do? Beach, cookout. It's anything you do on these type of holidays. So going through some random things, trying to come up with some more ideas. Truly, like I said, this is really just a random stream tonight. Glad that y'all are here, who's here, and share it out with others. See if we can get people to come in. We'll talk about stuff. If there's anything you really want to talk about, let's talk about it. And as long as it's not politics, religion, or things that you get in trouble for, because it's gotta protect ourselves. And like I said, don't want to talk KK, and do not want to talk about indie tonight. I just want to relax, have some fun, see what's going on, that kind of stuff. So we'll go for however long that we can keep this up. Just look at some other things. But what I was mentioning a little bit earlier, the weather. How's the weather in your parts of the country? We've had like a couple of days of big heavy storms here in the south. I've seen some other indications of up north and other places with some severe weather, things like that. But it's bad stuff. Hopefully don't get caught out on the road. We some of the roads we're driving, there would be nowhere to pull off. So hoping, as we try to drive earlier in the day, so sometimes that helps, especially down south with the heat and humidity and all. It's usually those late afternoon thunder boomers that come in that cause lots of problems and stuff for you. So, anyway, oh my goodness. Yeah, down south here, our big thing too is now this time of year, July, we're starting to ramp up in the hurricane season. Peak is August, I believe, around August 15th. So we have to be aware of that. Be prepared. Just watch everything. Don't panic, but be prepared. Listen to the advice that the professionals give. Those type of things. But yeah, it's that time of year. If we can just get through the heat and the humidity right now, which is funny considering that we had come back from Colorado and Wyoming, and it was nice being up in those high elevations where it's, even though it was hot in the day, it was not humid hot. And then we still, at night, got really cool. One morning we actually had ice on our windshields, if you could believe it. And it was around Labor Day. We actually had ice on our windshield, not Labor Day, Memorial Day, May, the first Monday in May. And it was the last Monday in May. But it was really crazy to see ice on the windshield that time of year. Then we found out about a week later that there was supposed to be snow up at Yellowstone Lake. So go figure how that worked, which was insane because it would have been nice to be up in the snow, but there's no way Dadman would have been driving in snow, especially in the mountains. And especially you do not want to see Floridians driving when there's ice or snow on the road because it's never a pretty sight. Which I just was floored that they had snowed that late into the year because some of those roads had not been reopened until just recently at that time. But what's cool, I got to play in snow. When you see one of our shorts, we had snow. I played in it because I don't get to play in snow. I actually had the missus hit me with a few snowballs. She hit me once and then said, "Oops, sorry, I wasn't recording." So, got a few good shots in. The one to the chest was like, oof. The kicker was the one behind the jaw, and it was all in fun. I said to do it. She's like, no, I don't want to. I'm like, yeah, do it. Yeah, well, so I can check that box. Yeah. So it's all good. And lots of fun that trip was. So as we've said, follow us. Not this Monday, Tuesday, because obviously we're busy. But starting the next week, Mondays and Tuesdays in July and into August, we're going to be talking about our trip. We're going to focus on what was good on each leg. We think it could be about 11 different segments where we're going to share video and pictures and really talk about what we ran across through this. We truly had some last minute detours, last second. Just we had our routes and we just said, hey, let's go do this or let's do that. Some really, really cool stuff. Some things that we just stopped for lunch and then stumbled in. Like a bakery up in Wyoming that was also bowling. It's really, really a cool thing, and I hope you can join us for those streams because those are going to be really, really fascinating, especially taking a look at the details of those trips. So let's see here. Just looking for a few other things. We also have a lot of chilling withs coming up in July. Starting next Sunday with Pat S. and the following week with Stunning and Brave Megatron. We have Gary Gazelle, I can't get his name, sorry, Gary, on the 22nd of the month on a Saturday at 5. And then we have Eric O'Sullivan on July 19th at 8 p.m. Talking food from talking some food stuff that we got. The other thing I want to say is that April 12th is a special Fortnite stream where we will have Lorena Creole on and when Culture Casino playing Fortnite with the missus and me. That is going to be a blast to see. Uh, it's going to be a blast to play with them. We played with Lorena and streamed on her channel once or twice, and Culture it'll be a first time with that. So hey, looking forward to that. Hope y'all can join us for that stream especially. So yes, I am really looking forward to that, Punk Bottle. That was really really good. So it will be a busy month in July, and then we're going to have to try to make some transition into some football. But then we'll not just be all football coming in the fall. We'll still probably have some chill-in myths, just maybe some fewer because it does take time. It does take time to prep. The football's going to require more time on my part. The missus has to help with voluntarily helps with the graphics and stuff. So there's so much work involved in those football streams. May be doing a lot less of the Fortnite or the gaming, but even then, really not doing all that much Fortnite these days. At times, at least as planned streams. When I have time, we just go random. So that's why you may see a Fortnite stream at 9 o'clock in the morning, and another time at 2 o'clock 1 o'clock in the morning. So hey, we got 4 people watching us. Thank you for being here. Glad you are. Hope you're having a good time tonight. Hopefully you're relaxing. Hopefully you have tomorrow off so you can get a 4-day weekend. That would be awesome to see that if y'all have that kind of extended weekend. I fortunately do, so that's why we're up visiting our oldest, having some fun this weekend with them, and looking forward to a good day tomorrow and doing some other stuff tomorrow, and then of course our ride home on Tuesday. But hey, now I've said it out there. Is there anything, okay. So Mark did post that there's no Sunday Night Geekery. So I will go here as long as y'all want to listen, or if we can come up with more topics or people join. It's see how it goes. Look out there also on the channel that put a new short out here with some bears. It was very fascinating today. It's a little local zoo, but it's not a zoo of like a zoo in the traditional sense. This is really like a small county town thing, and really they feature rescued animals that have been hurt, that are being brought back that may not be able to survive on their own. So they're it's a bit different, the type of animals they have, not your normal traditional zoo. We actually got to see them feed the bears today, which was quite a cool thing. Of course, the bears like their veggies and fruits, which we asked if they like meat or fruits or vegetables, and they said, well, it seems like they do get some meat-based products, but they do seem to like and prefer their vegetables a lot more. So, hey, we got 5 people now watching. Hey, thank you. Let's see what else is going on. So, but yeah, they had a turkey, they had a red fox, they had a beaver, they had an otter, all kinds of different animals that they had there this time. We actually had seen that before. It was it's one of those free things. I mean, of course you can donate and stuff, but it's really like a nice little community thing next to a park. It was what's good is it's something to do in a small area without having to drive an hour and a half to the big city like of Atlanta. If you want the big museums, the big aquariums, the big type of zoos and stuff, then you can go there for that. But this was just something small for people in the neighborhood to be able to actually have some fun and not have to worry, about traveling, driving, things like that. So let me see, I'm doing something real quick. Okay. I'm experimentating, which is always dangerous. So, all right. Right, and so make sure you hit that like button if you've been in here. Thank you for everybody that's here. I need to go get another drink real quick. So, let's see what's going on. Let's see if I can find something interesting to talk about news-wise or something. Shake this party up a little bit. And we'll say, let's see. Of course, we saw some great bears today, which makes me think of the missus and I did a while back a movie review of Cocaine Bear. Man, that was a hoot. That was actually a better movie than most of what Hollywood's coming out with these days. It actually seemed to have a plot, and I mean, not just that they were more funnier and more entertaining. It actually seemed to have good. It seemed to have a good plot, good story, and good CGI, or reasonable CGI, especially compared to the Ant-Mans and some of the others that are just crazy. Oops, sorry. I'm trying to use my wife's phone with it, and I'm not used to that because she's got her stuff set up in different places. It's so funny. She complains about my phone, I complain about her phone, and it's like, what the hell? So let's go here. Let's go here. Just trying to see if I can find the search engine. Let's look at some of these stories. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Nope. Trying to figure out these things. So anyway, let's talk some food. What are your favorite restaurants out there? Looks like Ang and I are going to hit up a Cane's tomorrow. Raising Cane's. While the missus spends time with our oldest. It's been kind of neat. We've all taken turns having alone time and doing things like that. So I cannot find the stupid. I don't know. I'll complain. It's her phone. Cane's is tasty. Oh, you like Punk Waddle? You like Cane's? Yes, exactly. A lot of people really talk about that sauce, the Raising Cane's sauce. That is really sorry. It's funny using my wife's phone. She gets notifications on things, and I'm laughing at like some of the titles and things. It's like, hello, but yeah, Raising Cane's, that sauce is really, really good. I tried it with chicken tenders, but on the chicken sandwich, the one thing I could not get is enough sauce on the sandwich now. So let's see. Trying to figure out how to find their damn search engine, but anyway, we'll figure it out somehow. Let's see. Well, you like Zaxby's better, I think. It's closer to Louisiana. Oh, if you're over in Texas, I think, yeah, we've got some Zaxby's in Florida. Actually, we've got a lot of Zaxby's in Florida. It's kind of funny. We only have one Cane's, and that's in Tallahassee. But we've got plenty of Zaxby's. So Zaxby's, it's kind of like I like the chicken better at Cane's than I do Zaxby's. But I like Zaxby's because of the French fries, the crinkle cut fries and stuff. That I like Zaxby's. But that's what's so funny in all this debate about chicken places and different restaurants. People have their preferences and stuff. And yeah, Cane's is also from LSU territory. Exactly. Actually, we first stopped at Cane's in Alabama on the first leg of our trip when we after we went to Bamahenge. Yeah, Bamahenge. It is Stonehenge made out of fiberglass. Another short that we have. And the world's largest rocking chair. We actually hit a Raising Cane's on the way to Louisiana. Then we ended up in Jackson, Mississippi the next night, and we had Raising Cane's the next night. So it was just a matter of coincidence. But yeah, I mean, the people that like Cane's swear by that sauce, though, especially. It's a really good sauce. So, but I agree with you with Zaxby's. Zaxby's pretty good. One thing that we do have, we have another one in our town called PDQ. which is a really great. Hey, Red Shirt. Good to see you, Red Shirt. Thanks for coming in. Howdy back to you and saying hello to Punk Waddle. Yeah, Red Shirt, this is kind of a weird stream tonight. I don't want to go to bed so early. I refuse to stream out of the bathroom, so I am kind of like the little kitchenette area in our hotel room. One person's out, the wife's watching TV, and hey, it's too damn early for me to go to bed. You know me. I play Fortnite at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's just like, yeah. And with Mark not doing his show tonight, I figured, hey, why not come in and do a little bit, see who's out here hanging. We're just kind of random talking. Right now we're talking about chicken tender places, Red Shirt, Cane's and Zaxby's, or any other restaurants. I love talking food, so let's talk some food. Throw out something about places that you like or don't like. Appreciate you coming in. So this really is a chill stream where we have new topics. We're just going to use the force. The only thing that I'm really not getting into tonight is anything Indiana Jones or Kathleen Kennedy. I've wasted my energy on Kathleen Kennedy with Star Wars way too much, and I don't know, just tonight it was one of those nights that I just didn't care to watch a lot of stuff on YouTube because that seems to be the main theme. Is KK? I mean, we shouldn't be surprised. I've touched on it a little bit, and I don't mind touching on it a little bit because basically where I'm at is it's too late to do anything with Star Wars or Indiana Jones. She's never been fired. There's always the rumors, and just it's like tonight. Let's just have fun with other stuff. There's got to be other things we can talk about, come up with. Yeah. So let me see real quick. I was trying to. I found the search engine. So okay. PDQ stands for People Dedicated to Quality. Okay, People Dedicated to Quality. That is what PDQ means. Because I had mentioned PDQ as a restaurant. It did have a name. So, and Red Shirt says, I love the Northern Italian chicken dishes, Parmesan, etc. Oh, chicken Parmesan. Oh man, that is an awesome thing. Oh, one of my favorite dishes is chicken Parmesan. I don't know if you saw my tweet yesterday though, Punk Waddle or Red Shirt, and if anybody else is lurking. Sorry, I had to read this first. Red Shirt, I mostly gave up fast food after working at a Burger King. That seems to be such a common thing that I've heard from people that have worked in the fast food industry, is that they don't want to eat there. It's just like, no, gross or whatever. They know the secrets. Oh, Punk Waddle, you had PDQ? The coleslaw has raisins? I'm out. Oh, because of the chicken or because of the coleslaw? The chicken is great and their waffle fries are great, but I agree with you. Why would you put raisins in coleslaw? That just doesn't seem right. Oh, Punk Waddle. Oh God, Punk Waddle. I worked at a Taco Bueno for 2 hours. True story. Oh my God. That reminds me of a different story. That my first job coming out of college was with the governmental revenue department, and one of the stories was that one of the really geek dork guys, really, you didn't need to be a CPA, but he wrote CPA on his cards, even though they told him that it's not relevant. But apparently he demanded and kept wanting to train people, and so they gave him a person to train once. First day he got the trainee, apparently the guy went to lunch, never came back. And they got their resignation letter later. It's just, or he had come back, left the resignation letter, and was gone that day. So, sometimes you know quickly when to just get out of Dodge. But yeah, well, Punk Water, was it the quality, was it the standards, or was it the food, or what kind of, I'm sure it was something nasty. On YouTube, Red Shirt, I'm sure you saw a lot of the bad side of stuff. Waddle. The chicken was good at PDQ. Slim Chickens had some good chicken. Yeah, the PDQ's got great chicken, and we actually like them better than Chick-fil-A, because Chick-fil-A, everybody loses their crap over Chick-fil-A. We'll go to PDQ any day. I'm like you though. I won't get the coleslaw. I'll just stick with the fries. I'm good with that. But yeah, I wouldn't want raisins in my slaw either. And Slim Chickens has good chicken and sauce. Oh, Slim Chickens. That's what I've not heard before. So, and welcome. We got 5 people watching now. Hey, thanks for coming in. Hit the like. Tweet it out to other people, because our buddy Mark's not doing a show tonight, so I'm just kind of winging it from a hotel room right now, hanging out with some good people, just chatting about stuff. We're talking about our fast food and what the good and what not good. And you know, if you got plans for this July 4th, feel free to share it. If you're going to cook out, man, you know, what kind of traditions do you have, and things like that. You know, what do you plan doing this July 4th? That's all good. We can talk about any and everything that we can. Although I stopped my Kathleen Kennedy rant just a minute ago. But I will say that, like I was going to say with that, it's just that I've said all I had to do with the Star Wars stuff with that, and it's just like at some point it becomes a broken record and blah 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 blah. So it's just, you know, all the rumors, all the stuff, and at this point, how do you fix a franchise? But that's like I said. Not tonight. That's a different thing. So, and Punk Waddle, it's over this direction, all around Texas. Not sure why this says Slim Chickens. Okay, I might check that in a second. Hail to you, Jeremy. 5 Russia approved. Good to see you tonight. Red Shirt says too much fast food is made in advance and reheated, and I've seen mayonnaise that you wouldn't believe. I've heard rumors about mayonnaise, and I do not want to ask what could be done with mayonnaise. And I think BK was one of the worst about reheating stuff. You watch them put a Whopper together and they throw it in a microwave. That was horrible. But well, that's probably the safest way. Oof, never mayonnaise. I'd rather have it out of a packet. That's probably the safest way to do it, and we'll just leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. But yeah, hey, all right. Hey, 5 in, 6 likes. Yeah, thank y'all. Get the word out. We'll keep talking. I don't know. I like talking food. You know, so many times we get on streams and we end up talking food, and then people just, oh, well, it's not. We can't keep talking food because it's not that type of stream. But hey, tonight we can. We got Stunning and Brave here. Hey, Stunning, sup? Back to you. Good to see you. How was the Fortniting earlier, Stunning? I didn't get to hang and really watch too much very closely to you guys earlier. And is there anything decent in the item shop, Stunning, that I need to know about? Because my Switch is not updated, and I probably will not plug it in tonight or tomorrow. So, hey, but hey, oh God, Stunning, you're never going to be finished with that mission. Yeah. It's like somebody told you, like Indiana Jones, Stunning, let it go. You know, like just Henry Jones, the Holy Grail. Okay, we got a good. Okay, that's a good indie reference. Maybe we can talk some Indiana Jones about the original movies, the first 3, the 3 real movies. I'm okay if we talk about that. But like in that, saying that the Stunning is let it go. I think Lisa quoted you on that one. Stunning, I believe, is what happened. Was like, let it go. But yeah, Stunning, I killed Remedy, so my mission's accomplished. Not really anything good in the store. I'm not surprised. Mission Impossible. And then everybody saying hi to each other. Hey, that's good. It's like a who's on first routine. But yeah, we're just talking some food places. Raising Cane's again. Stunning, since you're up in the Great North, what kind of good chicken tender places do y'all have? Because we've talked about PDQ, Cane's, Zaxby's. I'm going to do this real quick, looking at Slim Chickens there real quick, because I like the name of that place. See, I wish I would have my computer. I could upload some files, some pictures that I had today, and things about some of the visits we did. So let's see. Well, apparently, Slim Chickens are a little bit around the country. Punk Waddle. Looks like there's one in Maryland, or maybe Virginia. It might be Virginia. It's in Virginia, just outside of D.C. Ooh, the missus and I are planning a trip up the East Coast. Oh man, in North Carolina, South Carolina. There's several. I wonder. Oh, there's one near Augusta, Georgia. Slim Chickens near Columbia, South Carolina. Up near Charlotte, North Carolina. Up to Virginia. Yeah, it looks like. Where's that mirror? It's hard to see. Yeah, it looks like Maryland there, and one up in looks like Illinois, and a whole bunch in Texas. Yeah, Katy, and then several around, looks like the Dallas area. So, all right, Punk. Well, that's what it looks like, Punk Waddle. So another one to keep an eye out. Try it at some point. Thank y'all for letting me multitask with that. Let's see. So let's see. I think Punk Waddle with that with the Slim Chickens. Do you like Slim Chickens compared to? I know you said you like Zaxby's better, but between PDQ, Cane's, Zaxby's, Slim Chickens, how does Slim Chickens compare? So and then. Oh, Stunning said, I did let go. I let some lead go into her face. Oh my gosh. You know what? Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, and Redshirt. Yeah, that's what I want to know. Who plays first base? Well, Redshirt, we'll give you first base. How about that? We'll just call you the first baseman there. Oh my gosh, we got 8 of y'all in here now. Hey, this is growing. Hey, make sure you hit that like button though, folks. Feel free. We're talking food right now. And maybe we'll talk some good Indiana Jones. Some memories from, I don't have graphics and all. I am in the kitchenette. Well, not really a kitchenette. It's like a refrigerator and a coffee pot area of a hotel room. Why? Because I'm bored and it's too damn early to go to bed. You know, so, but yeah, Stunning. They got KFC, Popeyes, Churches, and Mary Brown's. I've not heard Mary Brown's. And probably you haven't been to. Punk Waddle Slim has crisp bread and good fresh. Oh, cool. Hello, Small Town Republic. Good to see you. Foo Sackley's is a chicken finger place you may want to check out. 13 locations, Mobile to Pensacola. Okay, Foo Sackley's. Next time we go visit our family in the Panhandle, 13 locations between Mobile to Pensacola is a lot of locations. Dang, because that is not that far of a drive between Pensacola and Mobile. We'll have to check that Foo Sackley's. All right. Well, damn, that's good to hear. All right, thank you. But hey, make sure y'all hit that like button when y'all are in here. Thanks, and good to see you too, Small Town Republic. One thing, like I was saying early on, was that we're approaching the start of college football season, so I'm going to bring back some SEC football talk, maybe doing something a little more nationally, but just still trying to get some ideas and things, format going forward. So just stay tuned. I hope to post some shorts, though took 2 here in Athens at the home of the University of Georgia, from Sanford Stadium, but have not been able to upload them because of, I don't know what's going on right now. But with an eye towards football coming up in the month of October, so make sure you keep that on the calendar. Let's see. Stunning said, I dressed as Indy for Halloween once and accidentally punched a kid because our teacher thought it'd be a great idea to turn off all the lights in the gym and tell us to go crazy. Well, you punched a... Oh my gosh, Stunning. Wow. That is crazy, but I'm not surprised. Hey, I'm sure you got the better end of the deal on that one. Then that's awesome to hear. But hey, all right, chicken. All right, we got a lot of chicken. So, but thanks for that on the Foo Sackley's. I'll have to look that up. Oh, it was a panic punch. Oh, it was a panic punch. Yeah. Okay, sure. I'm gonna look that up right now. Though, Foo Sackley's. Exactly. All right. So, ooh, there's one in Auburn, Alabama. Let's see. Let me see the locations. Let me see if I can get the locations here. So, ooh, they got Mobile, Alabama, Auburn, Alabama, yeah, Daphne. Wow, Daphne, we were near that then. I wonder if we drove past it because we looked at the world's, at the U.S. Sports Academy and the monuments that they had there in Daphne, Alabama. Foley, Alabama, know that. 9 Mile, Pensacola, Spanish, a lot of Alabama, Tuscaloosa, West Pensacola, Florida. Oh, wow, and really a local chain then, it looks like. All Alabama, like you said, Mobile to Pensacola. That is very interesting to see that. So, but hey, it's all, we got that. Yeah, because everyone, Stone says, because everyone was just running around like crazy, so it was only a matter of time for someone got hit. Yeah, I'm sure, especially when they turn out the lights, you know. You don't do that with a bunch of kids in there and stuff like that. It just doesn't, never works out well that way. Oh my goodness. But I could just see you punching somebody that's stunning. And then, who, me? But yeah. All right, well, we talked the hell out of chicken, so I'm, chicken is good anywhere. Chicken tenders are great, especially if they're done right. So, and thanks, folks, for being here. 6 of y'all still with us. Hey, look, we got coffee. This is about the best of the graphics that I can give you. All right, keep it. Oh yeah, decaf breakfast blend. Do you prefer a roast or a breakfast blend? I don't know, but who likes decaf? I mean, sometimes people have to have decaf, but it's almost a crime. So it literally was like a scene Temple of Doom when Andy punched that lady in the Shanghai club. Yeah, I got you. And Stone come back. Like I said, we're not going to talk about the bad. We're not going to talk about the bad Andy. Let's talk about the good Andy if we do. Yeah, red shirt decaf. Yeah, exactly. There's one decaf, and there's 2 of these Columbia Select medium roast coffee. So, of course, the decaf is also light roast coffee. So I'm trying to figure out what the hell is there a heavy roast coffee? I don't know. But yeah. But of the Indiana Jones movies, what the good ones? What did you like? What was your favorite Indiana Jones movie? I've always had a tough time choosing between Raiders of the Lost Ark and Last Crusade. Stunning. You take the words out of my. Yeah, I used to have a bunch of Lego Indy sets when those were rolling out. I agree. Last Crusade. There are parts of scenes of that the Last Crusade that I just love so much that, in some ways, I like that better than the original Raiders of the Lost Ark. So, personally, and Red Shirt says light roast is the opposite of dark roast. Oh, okay. So it's not. I guess what threw me was the medium. So I figured light, medium, heavy, but I got you now. Light and dark. Okay, gotcha. Thank you, sir. I knew you'd know it. What happens at 11 o'clock? Oh, yes. What happens at 11 o'clock? Yes. Exactly. That was hilarious. I'm sorry, son. They got us. I love that. Shooting the tail on the spider. Or no ticket. When he threw the commander out the balloon window. But I will say one thing is that in 2020, one of the best things that happened though was, in spite of closures and everything, our being in Florida, our theaters reopened fairly quickly. But the problem was that there was nothing to show. So what they did was they were bringing back $5 movies and old movies. I mean, they did like movie party things and then old movies. Like I get to see 2020 was also the 40th anniversary of the release of Empire Strikes Back. I got to see that multiple times in the theater. Could never get to see it enough. Then Back to the Future was one that I never saw on the big screen. Got to watch it in this time in 2020. Raiders of the Lost Ark I saw probably twice in 2020, and I will say that was so good to get to see a movie like that on the big screen, in a theater. And that was kind of one of my more modern, newer kind of good recollections back about the Indiana Jones movies. Of course, that was after the Dark Skull. That was not Crystal Skull. It was just that pointless waste of a movie. We thought that was bad, but okay, I'm not trying to get negative, but so I will say though, did anybody like Temple of Doom? Temple of Doom was to me the weakest of the three of what we consider the Indiana Jones movies. So, I'm just curious if anybody really liked Temple of Doom. Stunning said, I need to tell you something. The floor is on fire. See? Yes, tied up there. That is a hoot. I love there's so many good lines, I think, in that. Which, of course, Sean Connery just, as Henry Jones really stole the show in that movie. Oh, gosh. Stunning says, I annoyed the piss out of my family because I would always end up recording the Indiana Jones films on the TV to the point where my parents got fed up and just got me a box set of all 4 movies. There you go. Problem solved. You didn't annoy them. No, not you, Stunning. Not pot. Say it ain't so. So, yes. So, yeah. So, but hey, it's always fun. The hard thing streaming from my phone, I see tweets coming through that I want to respond to people and timing and streams and stuff. But it's like, better not touch the stream because my luck, it goes boom, boom. Dadman and technology does not always work right. Let's see, Stunning said, it also had a bunch of the special features in BTS, so I learned quite a lot about filmmaking process too. Oh, that's cool. Definitely, especially the early days of the added bonus features and stuff like that. So that's always good. Let's see. Just taking a look at some other things here. We got. Let's see. Yeah. I never liked the Temple of Doom. It never got me. I still think the one. I try not to do too much with this movie, but I'm just going to say this. I always thought that one certain group made the ultimate bad guys, and you could never have a bad movie with them as the bad guys. But it sounds like from what I'm hearing, that's what happened this time. Even these bad guys could not save a movie. So I'll leave it at that. We'll stop there. I just never got Temple of Doom. I did not like the superstition, I just didn't get that whole framework of what they were trying to do with that movie. Snake says, they had to put some sort of glass wall in front of Harrison and the Cobra and the snake scene in Raiders. Yeah, that was an intense scene there, though. Eye to eye, with the Cobra. Snakes. Why'd it have to be snakes? So, let's see. I'm going with. Thank y'all for your patience. Thank you for hanging out. I'm multitasking, trying to find some other things that we can look at too. But yeah, do you have any other stories with movies and stuff? With the memories back on the good Indiana Jones. Let's see. I'm looking at a few things to see maybe we can talk. Wow. Okay. I think I got a couple news stories here that for us. So this could be very, very interesting. But let me catch up with the chat. That thing that was there. Yeah, studying said asp quotes asp are very dangerous. You go first. Yep. Yep. Exactly. So, I'm gonna take a look at one thing too. You know, I shared on Twitter today. I tweeted out some about some bears at a video that I'm doing. I did today. So, Maine woman punches bear. Oh crap! I hate pop-ups. Dang it! Give me a second, folks. Sorry. Maine woman punches bear that chased her dog and ends up with stitches. In Porter, Maine, a Maine woman was bitten by a bear in her backyard while defending her pet dog, necessitating a trip to the hospital for stitches. She was tending her garden when the dog took off in the woods barking at something on Friday. So in short order, the dog was racing back to the yard when a black bear in hot pursuit. So she stood and made herself appear large, which is recommended, but instead of slowly retreating, she hit the bear basically. Briefly lashed onto the wrist. She punched the animal in the nose and got stitches. So it's they say it's rare for someone to get bitten by a bear, but hey, that was an interesting story. And we got 7 y'all with us and 9 likes. Hey, thank you for everybody that's here. Say hi if you haven't yet, if you can. But you know, if you don't, that's fine. We love lurkers too. So let's see. Let's see. Okay. Oh, here's a good one. Federal judge throws out lawsuit filed by chess star over cheating allegations. This is in St. Louis. A judge has dismissed a lawsuit filed by a 19-year-old chess grandmaster who alleged his career was ruined by allegations he had cheated. So he basically sued a chess organization for $100 million in slander and libel. Accused them as violating antitrust laws and merging online playing platforms, refusing to let him to play on them, but they threw it out saying it had no merit. So dismissed the libel and slander claims because they didn't have jurisdiction to oversee them, which libel and slander, as I understand it, are like virtually impossible to try to prove. It's so hard to win the cases like that. You really just, it's next to impossible. So, even if you do have grounds, that's like one of those areas that's a nightmare. So, let's see. Justin Redshirt said Temple of Doom is an Alan Quartermain story with Indiana Jones shoehorned into it. Yeah, it did not, especially after Raiders. I think that was the problem I had with Temple of Doom. It's just like it was so different. It just didn't feel. I don't know whether it was the theme, whatever. Really did not see the artifacts. To me, it had a lot more superstition in it than necessarily artifacts and stuff. Yeah, like the cross in the first movie and the ark, and and then I'm sorry, no. I'm thinking of the cross in Crusade. Never mind. But in the first one in Raiders, the head, the statue, the Godhead, there at the beginning, and the ark. So it just had, I don't know. It just, the second one did not feel right to me with what they did. But hey, thanks for the feedback on that, Red Shirt. So Red Shirt, with that, Megatron likes Crusade. Do y'all, Red Shirt or anybody else, did y'all have of the 3 good Indiana Jones? Was there one that you consider your favorite? If I had the ability to poll, I'd poll, but I don't tonight. So let's see what's going on. Let's see how we're doing. So I'm looking to see if there's Yeah, just trying to take a look at any other funny stories. It's, oh, I'll just say a headline here. Apparently, there's a group promoting plant-based eating wants a new name for the Macon Bacon baseball team. So, no, forget it. Let's see. Oh, there's just some different news stories. So, anyway, here's one. Try to do this one. Illinois man charged after telling police he shot himself in the leg during dream about home intruder. So, of course, he's facing firearm charges. Look at the state that he's in. And he told officers he accidentally shot himself in the leg while dreaming that an intruder was breaking into his home. So, he had a tourniquet because he was losing significant blood. And he said he had a dream that somebody was breaking into the home, so he got 357 and shot it. And he believed it was an intruder. And that's when he woke up from his dream. So of course they're charged, and I won't get into that. It's just so obviously he's going to be charged. So hey, some really interesting news headlines there we got too. Oh, no problem. Had to take out the trash. Absolutely. Good you remember, because so many times I forget to take out the trash. But it's all good. It's all good. Let's see, here we go. Like I said, I'm just trying to multitask with two phones and stuff like that, so yeah. Punk Waddle, Alan Quartermain got lost after Indy showed up, or so it seems. Now, I've heard the name Alan Quartermain. The only thing I can think of Alan Quartermain was, I think, the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, and I think Sean Connery played that role.
Richard Chamberlain.
Oh, you're what? Oh, there was Alan Quartermain played by Richard Chamberlain?
The Lost City of Gold or something.
The Lost City of Gold? Well, we have a Mrs. Dadman appearance. Oh, I didn't know. Okay. Because Red Shirt had talked about Alan Quartermain and got shoehorned in the Temple of Doom story with Indiana Jones. So, hey. Well, thank you, Mrs. Yeah, and Punk Waddle agrees it does fit a Quartermain story more than the other indie films. Exactly. Punk Waddle, you've seen 2 Quartermain movies. Okay, cool. Yeah, and Mrs. mentioned Richard Chamberlain played the role, so interesting. You believe? Okay, well, let's see. King Solomon's mind was Alan Quartermain, according to Red Shirt. So, and Punk Waddle said right.
Yeah, King Solomon's mind. That's correct.
Yep, exactly. Hey, all right. We have remote connection from the missus. Stunning says hi.
Hi.
He says, where are you?
I'm in the bed.
You're multitasking or playing remotely? Oh, that's cool. But hey. It's amazing that we've, and Punkwell says hi to you also.
Hello.
So, yeah, I don't have puppets like Punkwater does, but I got a cup, you know? I can sit here with a cup and move it around for you guys, okay? Talking cup. You know? Or if you want tea. Or I can play with a tea, you know? Tea bag. Hey, here's Stunning. Here's Stunning in Fortnite, teabagging the coffee, okay? Let me do that again. This is Stunning. Oh. It's a remedy, I guess. Yeah. You ought to try to doing that next. Stunning is trying to teabag Remedy before you knock her out or something. Oh my gosh, it's hilarious. Take that, caffeine. Good job, Stunning. Absolutely damn sure. That is so funny. That's true. Red Shirt says hello to you also, Mrs.
Hello.
You're getting lots of hellos. You got anything else to add?
Me?
Yeah, you.
No.
Oh, gosh. Okay. All right. Just checking. So we are here with 6 good people watching us right now. 9 likes. Hey, thanks for everybody's just hanging in while we're killing some time on a sunny night in Athens, Georgia. And I hope to get those shorts posted up to the channel soon. Pitching for the football shows coming down the road. Oh, Richard says I hit the wrong button. It's okay. I'm a genuine boomer. Hey, I hit the buttons wrong all the time. Everybody knows that, and it goes crazy. But oh my goodness. So yeah. I'm not sure. I know that Small Town Republic is, but Richard, are you into football any? Specifically college football? I just was curious. I'm just kind of surveying people, see what the interests are with things and stuff like that. It really was neat being at the Sanford Stadium where the Bulldogs played, because last year we were actually able to go inside the gates into the stadium and look down on the field. Beautiful stadium on the inside, and really a nice place. I would like to watch a game there one day, even though I'm a Gator fan. But it's still it was a nice stadium to see. All right, Stunning, you're headed off to bed. Got to get up early tomorrow. Well, hey, thanks for coming and hanging for a bit, and you have a great day tomorrow. And hopefully you have get done what you got to get done early. Okay. All right, and that, my friends, is the great, Stunning, and brave Megatron. So, all right, well, we managed to get about almost 80 minutes out of this tonight. So, I'll go a couple minutes more, unless we have some new people or new topics. And you guys, thanks for hanging out. If there's, like I said, if there's anything, oh great. I'm just gonna read a high. Okay, there's another interesting story here, folks. I won't use the name, but a Mexican diver opens OnlyFans account to pay for Olympics training. So he's used to wearing small swimsuits to show off his body. Now, because of a lack of financial resources ahead of next year's Paris Olympics, the Mexican is making a leap to a different platform where he also wears a few clothes, OnlyFans. Now, he's been affected by a dispute between the World Aquatics and the head of the Mexico's National Sports Commission that they've stopped providing monthly payments for aquatics athletes. So, oh boy, a bunch of bickering with two, but basically the athletes in the middle are stuck and not getting the funding they need. So there's also a racer. So hey, but that's a unique way to get money. It really, really is. So, alrighty. Alright. Well, that is interesting. So we talked chicken tonight, we talked food, we talked some sports, everything else. So, alright. Well, I think, let me go over what we've got for July again. We've got, check us on Twitter, DadmanWalking55, for all the latest for when we go live, when we do different things. And all that. Remember that we've got a show with Pat S. next Sunday at 5, Staying in Brave the following Sunday, the 16th at 5, where we'll talk Transformers. Pat S. is going to show us some collections of glasses and stuff. The 16th, the 19th will be Eric O'Sullivan on Wednesday night at 8 p.m. We're going to talk cooking, food, all that. Remember that starting not this week, but the next Monday and Tuesday, Mrs. and I will be talking in much more detail about our trip to Yellowstone, and we'll be breaking it up in different segments. There'll be gaming streams as I feel, probably on the latter parts of the weeks. But also join us April 12th for Fortnite special with Lorena Creel and Culture Casino joining the Misses and me to play. So I think with that, we're going to go ahead and call it a stream. We've gone about 80 minutes. Thank you for everybody that came through. We got 9 likes on it. We had a bunch of people come through at different times. Thank you for everybody that lurked. Thank you, Red Shirt. Thank you, Stunning, Punk Waddle. Thank y'all for being here. Jeremy, I saw you out there too. Small Time Republic. And I'm just going to double check one more time. Usually, let's see, Punk Waddle. And I do appreciate you guys helping and carrying the topics. And, you know, it was a nice chill stream tonight. And it was good hanging out with you guys tonight. I think I got everybody there. Just need to make sure. So, all right. Well, on that note, like as Jeremy said, everybody have a good night. Y'all have a great rest, and we will see you at some point, either tomorrow or maybe I'll drive home on Tuesday, or it may be Wednesday. Who knows? But hey, everybody, thanks for being here, and check out the shorts that keep getting dropped to, not my shorts, but the shorts that get dropped on the channel for a fun time and some quick updates. Catch you later. Bye, all.